friends in Nolia's neighborhood. It's Hannah and we are outside on my porch. It's a beautiful day, a little bit breezy, which I think might prove to be a little bit of an obstacle for this project. So you'll have to decide when you take this on if you're going to risk the breeze and create outside, as I'm attempting to do, or you could always just bring your supplies in. You might hear some noise in the background because my dogs are trying to dig a hole in the yard, but that just really adds to the outdoor experience, doesn't it? So this week I was really inspired by these little kind of twirly doodads that spiral down from the trees. Sorry to folks that know the term for that. I don't, I just call them like whirligigs. Anyway, our porch has been covered with them because one of the trees that sits right here has been dropping them down as their leaves grow in. So it reminded me a lot of an artist named Justina Blakely, who I really, really like on Instagram and the internet and the world beyond, but who I follow on Instagram. And she does these really, really cool creations. Her project is called Face the Foliage, and she makes a lot of faces using found objects from outside, like grass and leaves and sticks and flowers, all sorts of things. I just think it is really, really, really stinking cool. She makes beautiful stuff. So I went around today in my yard and collected some different items. Some clovers. Lots of weeds. They're a little bit of a nuisance, but they're still pretty. And also I've been trimming back some of my plants that I grow here on my porch, so I've got some of those left over as well. Some mulch. And like I said, these little whirly twirlies that I like so much. And I'm going to use them today to try my hand at a Face the Foliage style portrait. Now, this is an open-ended kind of creation. You can do whatever you feel with this project. The first step is to collect some stuff from your yard, like I did here. The next step after that is to create some art. That's it. If you want to use glue to create a permanent piece of artwork, that's great. Today I'm just using this little whiteboard that I have as sort of my backdrop, and I'm just going to mess around with the leaves and the flowers and see what I can create. Just kind of get the juices flowing. And I encourage you to do the same. You can use paper as your backdrop, cardboard, whatever you want to do. My table that I'm sitting at has slats in it, so I figured something a little bit harder to work on would be best. And that is that, my friends. We're just using what we find outside in nature to create a beautiful portrait. It can be a self-portrait, it could be a portrait of your best friend, it could be a portrait of your dog, it could be a beautiful forest that you decide to create. This is really, really, really up to you. So, without any further ado, I say we get started. I'm going to share with you first a few of my favorite shots from Face the Foliage. I'm going to also go ahead and share with you guys how to check that stuff out online yourselves. And then I will share with you my process trying to take on that artwork myself. Let's get started. Okay, friends, so here is the Face the Foliage Instagram account. Like I said, the artist's name is Justina Blakely, and this is sort of like a open collaborative project where people will send their creations to her, things that they were inspired to do after they saw her artwork. And I just think it is all so beautiful. My interpretation on this might be a little bit less sophisticated, but it is really, really fun to try. Oh, look at that snowman. You can also check out Justina's website, justinablakely.com, and it has lots and lots of amazing examples of all of her design and creations and artwork. And wow, it's just really, really inspiring. So I hope you take a few moments to check that out as well, my friends. Okay, my friends, I hope you have a fabulous time checking out the Face the Foliage artwork and then deciding a fun way to create some yourself. I'm sure there's no shortage of supplies in your yard as far as finding things to use for these creations. And as always, I love, love, love to hear from you. So if you make an awesome portrait, ask your grown-up to snap a picture and send it my way so I can check it out, because that brings me all sorts of joy. Until next time, happy creating, and I will see you soon.